This is Webby and Howson, Full-Time Devils. We are outside Goodison Park, just over our shoulder there. I'm with Webby, and me and Webby are here to talk today about the cost of football. A report was released this week which showed what the highest and the lowest prices was for season ticket and regular tickets in the Premier League. Manchester United came around about the middle. Are we good value for money?
We was under Fergie. It was great value for money. Football is it value for money now, mate. Without us, nobody. But let's get it right. It's getting dearer and dearer. We're lucky at United and other clubs have froze the prices, but when are they going to go up again? Because they will go up. You know what I mean? My season ticket's been froze for 4 years now. But before that, the increase was like 20% and then a 25%. And I know a lot of lads who can't afford to go anymore, and it breaks my heart knowing they're sat at home, can't get to Old Trafford, and they got to watch Salford and FC. But when's it going to stop? It's got to stop, because us fans are going to say, bang up your bottle.
Where are you and how much is yours?
Family stand, 860. The kids is 180 froze, which you can't knock the kids ones. But obviously I've got friends who sit in the half stand and they couldn't get in the family stand because it's hard to get in with a kid, and they had to pay over £1,200 for a 2-year-old daughter. You know, and it's when's it going to stop? There should be kids seats available at any part of the ground and pay 180. They make enough money with a TV and a sponsorship. Give a bit back for the fans.
So Webby, yours is like 45 quid a game. That's obviously a fairly expensive ticket for one match. What was it when you started going?
2 and 8, mate. 2 and 8. No, I think I'm looking at a few old tickets what I found at my Mars the other day. Scoreboard pad at £1.30. You know what I mean? £1.30 to get in and watch the match.
Anyone knows what 2 and 8 is? Throw it in the comments below, because I haven't got a clue. See, what was that in terms of your average weekly wage back then?
Well, let's have it. That first game was 76. I think it was about 30 or 40p to get in, which was a lot of dough then, believe it or not. But you had to pay to go and watch the team. But like you're looking now, it's like here now, Everton £3.50 for the programme. What's it? United probably the same. It's all added on costs and costs. Now I know the clubs have got to make money, but they're making that much money now. I can understand everything, but when you go to Old Trafford and you got to buy a programme for £3.50 and your kids want one and they want to go in the shop, it's just an absolute joke, and it's got to stop by them saying, listen, fans, we're not on the greatest of money. We graft all week to go and watch United. And it's got to stop, especially for the away tickets like Arsenal. We've 64 quid now. Come on, you got your rattler down there, your beer. You're talking 200 quid for the day out. It's got to stop. The £20 cap should be right all along the board for everyone. I remember saying the other day that someone had, we're playing someone at West Ham away. Ours was probably about 50 odd quid. I seen a tweet by an Everton fan, 25 quid now. That's not right.
Yeah, they categorise the games, don't they? And we get penalised because we're category A wherever we go.
I always remember one incident the other year. We played Birmingham in the Carling Cup. Then we played them again the week later in the league. There were 20 quid in the Carling Cup and 40 odd in the league. I remember Pete Boyle doing a bit of a protest to stop United fans buying stuff from Birmingham, and he got nicked. So are the fans' voices being heard? Not really. But the only way they're going to hear us is if we stop coming, which we won't, because we love United and we love other teams.
We covered the 20s plenty a little bit last week. We spoke to Duncan Drasdo outside the Emirates. Yeah. Football without fans is the Football Federation's sort of thing. Football without fans is a load of weirdos kicking around in a big empty industrial estate, innit?
Football without fans is like Tom without Jeddah. It's not going to happen, mate. I'd love to say to myself, listen, I'm not going to this game because it's this matter, but I'm going to go, mate, because it's United, and other supporters of their clubs who don't obviously get ripped off as much as us are going to go. But it's about time the fans are heard, because like you're saying, without fans there's no football anymore.
The TV money that's come into the game in the last couple of years has completely eradicated what clubs get in terms of match day revenue on their bottom line as important, because the TV revenue has been that massive that they could have, for this season and last season, let every single fan in for every single game for absolutely nothing, and they wouldn't have lost any money because the TV money was that big. Do you think the fans and the club, or are the fans owed by the clubs for what we bring to the game? Because the Premier League is not the Premier League without the fans, simple as that. Do the clubs need to really start giving it back?
Yeah, they do, but they won't. Like I'm saying, without the fans, the clubs are nothing, but are the clubs going to give anything back? I remember years ago, United, we used to play in the League Cup, whatever it was called there, and as a season ticket holder, you used to get the entrance for the second round of the first or second leg free. That was your freebie. They don't even give you that now. They should just give something back to the fan. Maybe like, just say for the Ipswich game, let all season ticket holders in for nothing. Not taking out of your bank 5 weeks before a toss of a coin's made. It's a joke making, it's going to get worse, but what can we do? Can we we're going to still come, mate, so they're going to win all day long, the clubs.
Football in other countries, Spain is often brought up, Italy's brought up, Bayern Munich's often brought up, that their tickets are extortionately cheap. What people don't always mention about them is that they're restricted view, they're cheap tickets, they're standing tickets and stuff like that in Germany. The price of football in those countries, is it something that we should worry about over here, or is it irrelevant to us over here?
It's irrelevant, really, unless you're going to go and support Bayern Munich every week, you know what I mean? We've got to get our house in order, not worry about what's going on in Spain and Germany and Italy. It's always been that way cheap, but it's like now my ticket for today, £44, restricted view. No ground in the country, you should be selling a ticket with restricted view.
But we know you're not going to stand there anyway.
No, I'm not going to stand there, but the matter of the fact that we're paying good dough, we should have a good seat. Like people say to me, the Emirates is the best ground in the Premier League in my eyes. Plenty of room, you can see. You come to Everton, no disrespect to Everton, but they need a new ground. You shouldn't be having a restricted view and paying nearly £50 to watch your team. It needs sorting.
AC Milan, 18 quid, half empty stadium. What would you rather have?
Yeah.
Double the tickets and double the attendance?
I know what you're saying, but AC Milan are the power of the past them now in my eyes. You know what I mean? AC Milan are doing well. The gas full, the San Siro's full every week. They're very fickle fans, those Italians. If they're winning, they'll support you well. If you have a few bad years, which Milan have had, they're not going to go and support you. But obviously, you know, with Old Trafford week in, week out, it's going to be hammered. But it's about time the club said, hey, without these 70-odd thousand people in every week, we're nothing. Let's give something back to the fans.
Okay, thanks to Webby. We've been talking about the cost of football and is the Premier League good value for money? What do you think? Throw it in the comments below. Thanks to Webby. From me outside Goodison, I think Webby's got a little something to say, so I'll hand it over to him.
Just a quick condolences to Everton Football Club and sad news of the passing of Howard Kendall. I remember coming here in the 80s when he wasn't very good and Everton was a team under him. Absolute cracking team and condolences from all the Reds from all over the world.